Have you ever sat down to study, only to find yourself scrolling through your phone or watching another episode of your favorite show without even realizing how much time has passed? Distractions while studying can be incredibly frustrating, especially when you're trying to focus on important tasks. So how do we overcome these distractions and maximize our productivity? 1. Create a dedicated study space. The environment you study in has a massive impact on your ability to focus. One of the most effective ways to maintain concentration is by setting up a dedicated study space. But what does that really mean? It's more than just having a desk and chair. First, find a quiet location where you're least likely to be interrupted. This could be a corner in your bedroom, a library, or a coffee shop if that works for you. The key is to designate this area solely for studying. When you sit there, your brain associates it with work, which helps shift into focus mode faster. Once you've picked your spot, make sure it's comfortable but not too comfortable. An ergonomic chair, a clean desk, and good lighting are essential. Remove any clutter because a cluttered space often leads to a cluttered mind. Avoid studying on your bed, as your brain associates it with rest and relaxation, which might make it harder to concentrate. Next, personalize the space. You can add a plant or motivational quotes, but keep the decorations minimal so you're not tempted to start daydreaming about something unrelated to your studies. 2. Turn off notifications. Phones, laptops, and other gadgets are among the biggest distractions for students. We often tell ourselves, "I'll just check this message really quickly." But what starts as a few seconds turns into several minutes or even hours, lost in a digital rabbit hole. The solution? Turn off your notifications. If you don't need your phone while studying, put it away. Keep it out of sight, and even better, in another room if possible. If you have to use your computer for research or writing, consider turning off notifications on your apps. Use Do Not Disturb modes on both your phone and laptop to block incoming notifications, ensuring you aren't interrupted. For those who feel the itch to constantly check their social media, think about deleting the apps temporarily while you're studying. Another strategy is to schedule time for breaks where you can briefly check your messages or social media. This way, you still feel connected but without derailing your study session. 3. Use apps to block distractions. If simply turning off notifications isn't enough, you can take it a step further by using productivity apps designed to block distractions. There are plenty of apps that help you stay focused by limiting your access to certain websites or apps during study hours. Apps like Forest allow you to grow a virtual tree as you study, and the tree dies if you leave the app to check your phone. It turns studying into a little game while promoting focus. Cold Turkey is another app that blocks access to specific websites, and you can't undo it until the timer runs out. It's a strong deterrent for people who struggle with willpower. Another effective tool is Focus at Will, which uses specially designed music to increase concentration. Studies suggest that certain types of music, particularly without lyrics, can help enhance focus and productivity. Finding what works best for you, be it white noise, nature sounds, or classical music, can make a huge difference in your ability to stay on task. 4. Implement the Pomodoro technique. Have you heard of the Pomodoro technique? It's a time management method that involves breaking your study sessions into 25-minute intervals, called Pomodoros, followed by a 5-minute break. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. This method is incredibly effective for avoiding burnout and keeping your mind sharp. The key here is to maintain short bursts of focus, which are much more achievable than trying to sit down and concentrate for hours on end. It's easier to tell yourself, "I only need to focus for 25 minutes, rather than thinking about a long, daunting study session. Using a timer, either on your phone or through apps like Toggle or Focus Booster, can help keep you accountable. The short breaks give your mind a chance to rest and recharge, making you more efficient during your study sessions. 5. Establish a study routine. One way to train your brain to focus better is by establishing a consistent study routine. If you study at the same time every day, your brain starts to recognize that this is the time for work. Eventually, you'll find it easier to get into study mode as soon as that time arrives. A good routine also helps with procrastination. When you know that every day from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. is dedicated to studying, it eliminates the back-and-forth decision-making of, should I study now or later? Over time, this builds discipline and makes it easier to stay focused because your mind and body know what to expect. To build a solid study routine, figure out when you're most productive. Are you more focused in the morning or later in the afternoon? Try to schedule your study sessions during those peak times. Be sure to include breaks and stick to the schedule as closely as possible. 6. Minimize multitasking. We often believe that multitasking helps us get more done, but in reality, it tends to reduce productivity. Jumping between tasks disrupts your focus, causing you to take longer to finish each task and decreasing the quality of your work. Instead, focus on one task at a time. If you're studying a particular subject, stick with it until you've reached a natural stopping point or completed a section. If you need to switch subjects, give yourself a short break in between to reset your mind before diving into something new. To help avoid multitasking, use a to-do list or task manager to prioritize your assignments. By organizing tasks in order of importance, you can dedicate focused time to each one, rather than feeling overwhelmed by trying to juggle multiple things at once. 7. Take care of your physical health. Did you know that your physical health can have a direct impact on your ability to focus? If you're feeling tired, hungry, or stressed, it becomes much harder to concentrate. That's why it's crucial to take care of your body when you're trying to study. Start with sleep. Getting enough rest each night ensures that your brain is functioning at its best. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep to stay sharp and focused during the day. Next, pay attention to your diet. Avoid heavy meals before studying as they can make you feel sluggish. Opt for brain-boosting snacks like nuts, fruits, and yogurt. Staying hydrated is also key. Dehydration can lead to headaches and difficulty concentrating. Finally, incorporate physical activity into your daily routine. Even a short walk can help clear your mind, reduce stress, and boost your mood, making it easier to focus when you return to your study session. 8. Set clear goals and rewards. Goal setting is a powerful tool for maintaining focus. When you sit down to study, set clear, achievable goals for what you want to accomplish during that session. Whether it's reading a chapter, completing practice problems, or writing an essay, having a specific target helps you stay on track. To make it even more effective, pair your goals with rewards. For example, after studying for an hour, reward yourself with a 10-minute break or a small treat. This creates a positive feedback loop, making you more motivated to focus and complete your tasks. Make sure your goals are realistic. Trying to cram too much into a single study session can lead to frustration and burnout. Break larger tasks into smaller, more manageable pieces, and you'll feel more accomplished as you tick them off your list. Staying focused while studying can be challenging, but by creating a dedicated study space, turning off notifications, using productivity apps, and implementing strategies like the Pomodoro technique, you can significantly improve your concentration. Combine these methods with a strong study routine, goal setting, and attention to your physical health, and you'll find that distractions become much easier to manage. Remember, studying effectively is all about consistency and discipline. Try these tips, and you'll notice a big improvement in your productivity. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tips and tricks on mastering your studies and achieving your academic goals.